This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Build it beautiful. In Turkey today, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan ordered internet service providers to block access to YouTube and Twitter nationwide.
The ban comes after both websites refused to remove photos of Marxist militants holding Turkish prosecutor Mehmet Salim Kiraz at gunpoint.
Kiraz investigated the death of a teenager who was killed by police during nationwide anti-government protests in 2013 and died last week during a shootout between militants and the police.
This is far from the first time that President Erdogan has blocked access to social media in Turkey. In 2014, he banned YouTube and Twitter after recordings leaked that suggested corruption in his administration.
In fact, Turkey has asked Twitter to remove more content than any other country in the world. In the second half of 2014 alone, the Erdogan administration filed over 5 times the amount of requests as any other nation.
As of this afternoon, Turkish officials say that Twitter has removed all offending images and service has been restored nationwide. YouTube is still banned until they comply with the removal request.
It's worth noting that Turkish national elections are coming up in June and that Turkish parliament just passed a new wide-sweeping law that gives far more power to police.
Officers can now detain suspicious persons for up to 48 hours. They can legally use firearms against protesters, and they can charge any protester with a partially or fully covered face with terrorism.
In addition, anyone who criticizes the government on social media can be sent to prison for insulting the government. These are just a handful of the over 300 measures found in this new bill.
It should also be noted that in his 7 months in power, President Erdogan has imprisoned 105 Turkish citizens for the crime of insulting him. The latest one, a 13-year-old girl.
Social media, it seems, is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to abuses of power in the Turkish government. In my opinion, it's abundantly clear that President Erdogan has no interest in democracy. His penchant for shutting down any kind of free speech or national conversation is abhorrent, and if he wins the upcoming elections, there's no telling what he'll do to keep his power.
So now what do we want to hear from you? Was this ban of Twitter and YouTube justified? What would you do if your government took your social media away? Let us know in the comments down below.
And if you want to make a kick-ass website, go to Squarespace. For only $8 a month, it's your #1 destination for making clean, beautiful websites. And if you buy a whole year, you get a domain name for absolutely free. Using their easy-to-use Squarespace 7 website builder, you can integrate Getty Images, Google Apps, and sell goods and services right there on your website. How cool is that? You also get 24/7 support to keep your corner of the web working smoothly. So go to squarespace.com/SourceFed and enter the code SourceFed for 10% off your order. Did you translate all that?
Hell yeah.
Thank you.